These robbers were unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Instead of hitting a bank, they stormed straight into a police station. Even crazier, they managed to take control of the entire place and locked all the cops inside their own cells, leaving the officers staring at each other in disbelief. Then, as if they were out for a casual stroll, the two robbers calmly crossed the street and walked into a bank. They quickly overpowered the guards, but didn't hurt anyone, simply herding the hostages into a corner. When one guard tried to sneak out his gun, the robber just told him to hand it over and even reassured him to stay calm. When a child started crying, one of them gently picked the kid up and comforted him, leaving everyone stunned by their unexpected kindness. Meanwhile, the other robber went into the vault, attaching small explosives to every safe deposit box. With a single press of the detonator, the vault exploded into a rainstorm of cash. But something didn't add up. They were supposed to steal $3 million belonging to a drug dealer, yet the total suddenly turned out to be over $40 million. Confused but thrilled, they packed up all the cash and took off. As they exited the bank, one robber kept glancing around anxiously. Even after they drove off, Ryder kept checking the rearview mirror, as if expecting someone to chase them, behavior that immediately made Mark suspicious. Once they reached a safe spot, Ryder was about to pull out his police badge to reveal his true identity, but Mark drew his gun first. Instead of killing him, Mark shot Ryder in the shoulder, leaving him to die on his own. But when he saw the badge in Ryder's hand, Mark exploded in rage. His partner had been an undercover cop all along. What Ryder didn't know, however, was that Mark himself was undercover for the Navy. He delivered the $40 million to a colonel and reported Ryder's identity. At first, the colonel didn't care, but when he heard that Mark hadn't finished Ryder off, he grew nervous. Fearing exposure, the colonel and his men went back to find Ryder, unaware that the wounded man had already stolen a car from two locals and vanished. When the colonel's search turned up nothing, he ordered his men to capture and execute Mark, but Mark had already sensed something was off. The moment the soldiers moved in, he struck first, taking several of them down before diving into a nearby ravine. Drawing their attention, he looped around behind them, snuck up on one soldier, pressed a weapon against a vital spot, disarmed him, grabbed his car keys, and delivered a fatal blow. Then, before the others could react, Mark tossed away the keys to another vehicle and escaped under heavy gunfire.